the greatest city in America. Home to the second largest seaport in the Mid-Atlantic, Baltimore is situated in one of the most unique watersheds in the country. Our mission was simple. We set out to answer one quick question about the city of Baltimore. The best place to start is the beginning. Baltimore is an industrial city, and as with most industrial cities, the sewage system was just a collection of outhouses behind people's homes, where raw sewage would literally just flow through the streets. And as with most environmental movements, the root cause? Disaster. The Great Baltimore Fire of 1905 was the catalyst for the creation of a new sanitary sewer system. And at the time, Baltimore's sewer system was one of the most advanced for the country. But unfortunately, time has lapsed. Although state-of-the-art for the time, the Baltimore sewage system is a combined sewage system, meaning that both sewage and stormwater drains are funneled through the same system of tunnels and pipes. During relatively dry weather, all sewage and stormwater is channeled to sewage treatment plants, referred to as publicly owned treatment works. During wet weather, like heavy rainstorms, the continued sewage and increased stormwater combine to create an uncontainable overflow of wastewater that discharges raw sewage to flow directly into streams and rivers, flowing into Baltimore Harbor and ultimately the Chesapeake Bay. The result? Hundreds of millions of gallons of wastewater flowing directly into the streams of Baltimore. Fatbergs, man-made globs of grease, contaminating rivers and streams, polluting Baltimore Harbor and the Chesapeake Bay for years to come. Thus, in 2002, the EPA, the Maryland Department of the Environment, and the City of Baltimore entered into a consent decree, which alleged that Baltimore violated Section 301 of the Clean Water Act, or their NIPDES permit. As originally written, the consent decree contained lofty goals. Chief among those goals was a complete separation of the combined sewer system. This was to be achieved by an entirely new collection system called the Headworks Project, to be designed and upgraded by the city's Back River wastewater treatment plant. The Headworks Project is a $430 million overhaul of Baltimore's sewer system. At the heart of this overhaul is a new pumping station, the influent pumping station, which are essentially a series of very powerful pumps that improve sewage flow. Nevertheless, problems persisted, and in 2017, a modified consent decree was created. At the heart of this modified consent decree was an environmental justice-oriented apparatus called the Expedited Reimbursement Program. This program was designed to reimburse residents who experienced sewage backups and had to pay for cleanup and infection costs. The problems with the program were evident from the start. Although over 4,000 reports were filed with the City of Baltimore, they only processed 74 of the applications. And although the city put aside $2 million for the reimbursement program, so far, a little over $14,000 has been doled out to residents.
But again, is Baltimore a clean city? Some say that it is not, including our own president. To come to my own conclusions about this question, over a 3-week period I made a point to capture each time I noticed something that influenced my opinion. And I saw trash, and more trash, and more trash. Walking throughout the city, it was evident that Baltimore needs to get cleaned up. But there is hope, as shown by my friend Mr. Trashwheel here. With this and other innovative approaches, we could make Baltimore a clean city.